Hey guys, today I'm going to show you all how to stitch the In the Hoop bookmark. There are 6 steps, and 3 of those steps are the applique. Hooped on the machine is a medium weight stabilizer, and step 1 is going to stitch directly onto the stabilizer, which will provide the placement stitch for your material. So let's go ahead and get started. So now that step 1 is complete, we are just going to go ahead and cover step 1 with whatever material you're using. Again, that's just the guide for the size of material you're going to need. Step 2 is the placement stitch for the applique, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to run it directly on the material you're using for the background. So now we are on step 3. Step 3 is the tack down for your material. Those of you that are new to the applique process, how this works is you will have an outline. This outline shows you where to place your material. Then we'll place our material onto the outline. The next step we'll tack it down, and that's when we trim the fabric. And you can go ahead and tape this down. This is knit, so I basically guide it with my fingers. And let's stitch step 3. Now we're going to take the hoop off the machine and now go ahead and cut the excess that is around the outline. Here is the completed cutout. You'll return it back to the machine to run the satin stitch. And this is step 4. Now that the satin stitch is complete, the next step, which is step 5, is the circle that you will use as a guide for your punch. If you don't want to add in the tassel or add in the eyelet, you can skip this step and go straight to the next step. So, I'm going to switch this out to the corresponding color. Now that that's complete, we're going to take the hoop off the machine and add the backing. Here's the backing. I used adhesive spray. Again, if you don't like adhesive spray, you can use Scotch tape, painter's tape, or any method you prefer, just as long as it's secured and not moving. Final step is going to attach your front and your back, and let's go ahead and run that. Now your stitch out is complete. We're going to go ahead, take this off the hoop, remove it, and move over to another table so we can cut it out and get everything set up. Okay guys, I'm back. I moved us over to this table so you can see a little better. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. You're literally just going to cut around the line, and then we will start installing the eyelet and the tassel. So now that that's cut out, I'm not sure if you can see, but step 5 was this circle right here. This circle you will be able to, if you have the crocodile, which is the punch and the eyelet installer, it will line up to the 3/16 and completely punch it out. So you will see that let's see if we can get that right there, and then it's completely lined up. So it will completely punch this circle off. If you don't use a crocodile and you use another device or tool to punch holes, just go ahead and skip it so you don't have to worry about any excess thread. So let's punch this really quick. And there's the hole for the eyelet. Can you see it? Okay, let me cut this right here. It's gonna bother me. So here's the eyelet. It's one piece. You're just gonna push it in the hole. On your crocodile, if you're new to it, this top piece, which comes down, is going to go through the front of it. The back is just going to be pushed down with this. Let's push this in here, make sure it's lined up well, and it's installed. So rather quick, and compared to your cam snaps, it doesn't require that much pressure, and the back is fairly clean. Let's see, we're gonna snip those right there. This brand of eyelet is the We Are Memory Keepers, and this was purchased at Hobby Lobby. So I ordered these tassels, which I think they're pretty cute. They came with 100, I believe it was $8.99, shipped on Amazon Prime. All you're gonna do now, and this is, if you didn't want this right here, you can completely skip it and just have a plain bookmark. So I attempt to get it in there first, and then I will use the awl for the cam snaps and just grab it. Grab it, loop it through, and pull, and you have this cute bookmark. And here are the other ones that I stitched out. The first 3 that are on the left are knit. The unicorn is a printed vinyl from TC Embroidery Vinyl and Felt, and the last one is the one we just stitched out. So I wanted to show you all that your printed vinyls will work on these as well.